Live pictures from the final campaign event of Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock. Herschel Walker just wrapped up his event. This time tomorrow, we'll get the first results of the runoff. Here's how the New York Times covered the race this morning. In Georgia, a heated Senate race stirs mixed emotions in black voters. The contest might have been a showcase of black political power in the Deep South, but many black voters say Herschel Walker's turbulent campaign has marred the moment. Donnell Suggs is here, editor-in-chief for the Atlanta Voice. We'll get to the actual race in a second. I don't know. I was down there with you. I was at the debate. It seemed as though that recognizing that Georgia could have two black men running for Senate would be something to celebrate, no?
Only if both black men were celebrating being black men. It doesn't count if one of them is kind of on the borderline, not really necessarily emoting that, hey, look, black Atlanta or black Georgia, I'm here for you. He's not doing that. So a lot of people don't really take it as two.
Well, when you say emoting, I'm here for you, is that because of policy or is that because of how he's talking?
Both. He's not even campaigning in counties that are relatively anywhere near majority black. Case in point, today in Hall County. Hall County's got to be 70+% white, which is fine. That doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just saying he's not speaking to black voters. It almost feels deliberate that he's not.
Well, it's interesting. There's a little bit of data to back up what you're saying, because I'd love to argue with you. But the flip side, and to be fair, is that Brian Kemp, the white governor, current governor who won re-election against a black woman, got more of the black vote than Herschel Walker did in the November election.
Brian Kemp wasn't scared to campaign in Fulton County, in Henry County.
Why would Walker, who is this football star, hometown hero for all of Georgia, why would he not go after this key demographic that Republicans picked him to be able to go after?
I think his people are letting him down. I think they believe they can win this race without directly speaking to black people. I think he feels like we can do this universal thing where, hey, we're all Georgians, and we are. But he has an advantage that he's not using. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to not campaign in Fulton County, where the majority of the votes in Georgia are coming from. And when he does campaign, he doesn't take any questions from reporters. So you're speaking to smaller crowds, then you're not even having the message sent out to masses. So you're really not talking to them.
I got 30 seconds here. Walker only underperformed Warnock by 37,000 votes. This is in November. The third party got 81,000 votes. That's why we're headed to a runoff. There's more than enough votes out there for Walker to win. If Walker ends up pulling this off, why will the polls and you have been wrong?
I think if he does pull this off, he's got to maximize every one of those counties. And if he does, then I understand that. The third party candidate, when we met, when we were in Savannah, they kind of skewed towards democratic values in a way. They just don't like the system. So I can't imagine those 82,000 people changing the way they think all of a sudden and going way against their grain. I just don't see it.
Fair enough. Well, you called Warnock on this after the debate, so here we go. Donnell, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow night. Keep up the great coverage. Thank you. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.